So we're back in the medium difficulty dynamic campaign, and yeah, it's not going that great for us, to be honest. Apparently, at the same time we've arrived back, the aircraft carrier HMS Invincible has rejoined NATO in the North Sea, which I guess is appropriate. Let's just take a look at how things are going. Weather conditions are deteriorating. Okay, so on day 7, we've got 5 days to get an army all the way to Stockholm and prevent them getting to Copenhagen. Which means I think the 182nd Airborne is going to have to just head straight for there. Now what's the quickest way? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we head here though, we can be attacked straight away. We don't have an army above though, do we? That being the issue. I guess we need to keep this force pinned down with the 4th MAB. Maybe we need to keep them pinned down with the 9E dimmer. Let's send in the 9E dimmer to keep them busy. And we'll send the 182nd Airborne that way. We'll try and get this force to Oslo. So, I think maybe the reason we've done so badly in this campaign is just because I haven't been using these super abilities. So, maybe we should command an air raid, so an enemy combat group entering or present in the sector will lose 2 initiative. They'll lose 2 morale. We don't know how good these guys are, of course. Commando raid. Any enemy group present in or entering the targeted sector from 6 AM will lose 1 initiative point. It will be immobilized until the next day. So we can immobilize these 3 armies with these commandos, I think. I think that's what we have to do. We have to try and get the airborne all the way to there. Oh dear. We can send in some recon for nothing, I think. Let's send in recon every single one of these groups. So we can see they're all pretty good. Pretty good. And I guess we could call in some sort of any entering the target sector will lose 2 initiative. Let's get rid of their... Oh, we can't get rid of their initiative as well. Guess you can't just grind them down with continuous effects. But I think maybe using these would have been a better idea. Well, I do feel like our armies have been very heavily outnumbered. How many? They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups. We've only managed to get 5 in, and we're supposed to be the ones attacking. We lost 1, I guess, so we'd have 6, so they have an advantage of 1. Alright, let's see how it goes. I don't think it's particularly well suited to watching. To being watched. We only need to draw these fights and keep them going. So last time we fought this battle, they attacked us in the bottom and we got like trashed basically. Mainly because these rapiers have pathetic range, absolutely pathetic, which extremely limits their usefulness if I'm honest. I mean, not much point in an AA which is outranged by its target. We can definitely hold this position against them, I think. So that's probably what we will attempt to do. Put some men in the town on the top, because men are cheap. Some ATGM on the top as well. I'll probably put another one down, shouldn't be too cheap. And some javelins. How long is the range of a javelin? So I think the javelin may actually have a longer range than the tracked rapier. which frankly is absurd. Let's get some chieftains down here then. Or let's use our shift clicking ability. Or if the enemy come over the top, hopefully we'll just pound the hell out of them. We'll get a striker in. Another striker in. Maybe one challenger. Now what's in the sector over the top? A lot of buildings, but not much else. We could try using our aircraft again. I think we lost a few last time. But it's all part of the fun. We'll save up for the tornado for our aerial defense. Probably going to have to learn how to use them better. I'm going to view this as a learning experience for a future campaign because I think we've more or less lost this one. It's just the sense I'm getting. We'll get our men forward. We'll resort them out afterwards if we have to.
Okay, what's the situation? The only good enemy is a dead one. The only good enemy is a dead one.
It's true, the only good enemy is a dead one.
I'm all ears. Orders, sir?
Get in the town. God, it's so hard to persuade these guys to stand in the town sometimes.
I'm all ears.
Let's get all of those to drop off men, and just head back.
Sir, yes, sir.
We will add these guys as well. Some javelins. They can just stand in the forest if they have to. Get that back.
Fresh supplies en route.
Okay. So we probably want the Fusiliers near the crest of the hill, be my guess.
It always comes down to
Because that's probably the way they're going to come in. Although they might come in the other way. So maybe we'll send another ATGM in as well. They're probably going to leave us alone and we're just going to have to grind it out like last time. Seems to be the way the computer likes playing the game.
you're about to put our lives at risk.
Couple more Fusiliers. Another ATGM. Put another Rapier up even though they're useless. And then we'll save for the airplane. I didn't put any reconnaissance up actually, that would probably be a good idea. Some recon infantry. They might come from the south, I guess. Just get some men into those towns as well. Could put a command just on the edge of this actually. Maybe that's what we'll do to earn a few more points.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his right.
Put an HGM here. Javelin here. Where are they capturing sectors then? They captured Copenhagen, Echo, Kalmar. Get some ATGM on the side as well. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put the infantry next to the roads where the enemy is going to come down or where their men will charge in, and then have the ATGM to shoot from a bit further back as the T-80s, whatever they send in. The dullness of these parts is a bit grinding for a video, I know. I think I won't try and play through the entire campaign and record it, because that's just going to be too much for people watching. They might literally die of boredom. I don't want anyone's deaths on my hand.
Need a lift. Ammo, fuel, spare parts, anything you want.
Send some more infantry in. Got a fair bit of manpower out there now. I think so. The range of a javelin is 2,275, and the range of a rapier is 1,750. God.
Why does it always have to be me? Loud and clear, out. Ammo, fuel, spare parts, anything you want. What's the problem, sir?
Come on, guys. Speed up. Oh, this guy's arrived as well.
What's the problem, sir?
Should we call in like some basic tanks? We have got a couple of these guys left. Maybe it'd be worth it. Maybe we should go with the Scorpions. A bit cooler. Well, they can see the enemy better, which probably helps.
Why does it always have to be me?
By the way, I just forget what I was planning on doing. I was planning on getting that tornado initially, wasn't I? Never got it.
Starting the engine.
Well, we're well invested here. Doesn't matter who gets more points, really. It'd be good if they got loads of points, just threw everything forward, and we might take some out. But don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, what's the situation?
What we might want to do, though, start sending in some supply at the start to the places furthest forward.
What's the problem, sir?
Probably will put an infantry squad in that corner as well. Come on, Fusiliers. So the game, the dynamic campaign definitely doesn't seem to favour any like remotely defensive approach, which is unfortunate because
Why does it always
my
have to
approach
be
is
me?
generally quite defensive. Send in a blowpipe as well. That corner. Should we send something into that corner? I think we did send something into that corner. It's very slow getting just the 3 supply. But I didn't want to have to defend both sectors because that didn't go very well last time. Though they don't seem to be bothered to actually beat us. They can't really be asked.
If the enemy's in range, so are we.
Should we get another AA guy in? Seems to be the theme for us.
I knew you'd soon have us hard at work again.
The silence does great. Quite a bit. Captured another sector. Golf. Then they uncaptured it. I'm guessing they'll come up here eventually. Just a matter of how many days we have to wait. Oh, it seems like we've run out of supply vehicles. That might end up being a problem. Means we're probably going to have to use Chinooks. I have lost a lot over time. Tend to get pounded by the artillery. The enemy decks get smaller. I just don't get the impression that they're running out of any cards. We'll get another Sultan, I guess. We'll save for that.
Where do you want it delivered? Pioneer, you'd soon have us hard at work again.
Get them in. Cool.
Orders call ready for your orders, sir.
Let's get all these guys back as well. Out of the way. Probably all these guys could head back too.
On our way, sir.
These Fusiliers are here. Where did I put this lard in the end?
Things bolted ready.
It's back there. Okay. That's all alright, I think. Got something in each position, more or less.
Just waiting for a target to fly by. And then...
Saving up for this guy. Just to edge up our points income a little. Maybe we shouldn't bother.
Air defense ready.
Maybe we should just call in like 1 or 2 more tanks. Scorpion here. Calling these tanks, I guess, is a bit of an exaggeration. Bring a tank with them though. Should we call it a chieftain, Mark 10? Not that we have such a weird, we've got these really crappy ones and then we have like a chieftain Mark 10. Nothing in between. The AP power appears to be the same. It's a bit weird. He could just come around the back, though I think these guys probably would see them coming. Sometimes human players will just do that, they'll just pull the men around this way. Don't know what the AI will do. That seems to be quite a good position, but I find in this game, as opposed to European escalation, you have a bit of trouble with the infantry in forest. They aren't that tough. Can't sustain, can't withstand much damage. He just took another sector, Charlie. So maybe that means they're about to charge up here. They can face our full strength. We'll get a Chinook in. Keep our men supplied. Start sending some Milans up now. Haven't got a great deal of them left.
Why do I have the feeling that you're about to put our lives at risk?
Not fuel. Not fuel.
Pioneer,
Not
you'd
fuel.
soon have us hard at work again.
Not fuel. We're not planning on moving the vehicles after we place them, so... Another one? All quiet. 6 minutes solid of, well, 16 minutes solid of nothing, I think, in this thing. Thing is, I have almost no incentive to charge forward and try and capture the position. I guess other than to actually win the game. But scoring 3,500 points is very difficult, and destroying all their commands without immediately capturing their starting sector is also very difficult. I guess if we, next time we fight, maybe we'll head straight down for Kalmar, perhaps. Could try it. I suppose you could just cut the videos to get rid of these bits. I wonder if people can give me their opinion, I suppose. It's pretty dull though. Pretty dull. Guess we could get another... probably not much point. They're just not going to bother to attack, is my impression. Which, you know, is their prerogative. The computer doesn't seem to suffer as much. I guess they can just play out the game, but they also seem to have more armies, so I just don't really understand what I should be doing. I think I should have used more of the special abilities in the dynamic campaign mode, and maybe I'll try again. I didn't want to try anything too complicated in my first playthrough though. I thought you'd get a bit more action in these modes, but they're pretty dull. The old campaign was a bit more exciting, a bit more varied. At least the missions are all basically the same. It's destroy all their commands or score a seemingly arbitrary number of points, but obviously which is actually a combination of their morale, etc., etc. These guys are all down a slope. Didn't even notice that, but I think that would have a serious impact on their combat ability.
We'll get a better look from there.
It's features like that which you don't notice, which can just lose you battles outright. I think we're okay here. Do you think we'll see any enemies? I'm sensing not at the moment. That's my impression. I think we're just gonna grind it out. Yep, they've captured every sector except the one we're in now. And there's still little or no sign that they're ever going to attack. We've only got one command, all they have to do is hit it. They might just head this way and take us out though. To be honest, at this point I sort of feel like that would be a welcome relief from the tedium. Should get a Centurion Avery. Why not? That one's down the slope. I want you up the slope.
Ready, sir. Set up a new observation post there.
Ready to stand where you can fire, basically.
Set up a new observation post there.
Is that a position you can fire from? Don't think it is.
Waiting for your orders, sir.
So from this guy's perspective, can he actually see anything? No. Oh, they got some stuff. I think it is heading around the back as well. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. Well, if we get a good line of sight on it, we'll call in the bombers. Sending a rover wombat. That sounds hilarious. Of course, we could always run the command straight for this sector if we have to. Oh, there's some T-80s out there. Oh, there's their anti-air. Okay. So they have anti-air. I was about to call in the planes. But retrospectively, we're definitely not going to do that. They're just scouting us out. Bit of cheeky scouting.
You'd be blind without us.
Could just try and get these rovers to
Grab the binoculars.
get a shot off at them.
They say the only good recce is a dead one.
We've got a few points. Still got all their T-80s though, so... Thing is, for example, if I charge forward my forces, I think only the Challengers would stand any chance against the T-80s out of my units. Everything else just seems to get annihilated by them. Our infantry definitely wouldn't be able to overwhelm them. There we go, absolutely nothing happening for 16 minutes. I'm sure everyone loved that. But you know, I'm just giving you a realistic view of the campaign. Draining everyone's initiative. Ooh. Conflict in Oslo. This is one I think we need to win. But I think we can win it. So we get our Nighthawks again. Do we not get 2 Nighthawks? Veteran Night? No? No, I don't want that. I want the Super Nighthawk squadrons. We could bring a Fighting Falcon. Okay. So as with last time, we'll just get some CPCs at the back. In each corner. This time we will leave 1 or 2 men to defend them. Because last time it didn't work out not doing that. Okay. So what we want to do is get our men into India, basically. Together with a couple of Sheridans. That force we're going to send into India, and we'll send another force basically straight for this forest from this side. This one will be more composed of our tanks, I think. But together with a couple of towers. Oh, we don't get any anti-air in this one, I forgot. Means we definitely have to bring up the Fighting Falcon. And Rifleman, I guess. And the Stinger. I guess the Stingers constitute most of our anti-air, so we probably should bring them. Another Light Rifleman. And this force will also have our recon, I suppose. Give the other force a recon infantry. Oh, we've basically used our points exactly. That's pretty good, actually. Pretty happy with that. Let's launch this battle. Head these guys straight for India. Head these guys straight to this position here. Hopefully we'll intercept whatever men they have at their disposal. We'll quickly slip in some extra men into these side positions, which might end up being attacked. Just Stingers, basically. But that will do. This command, actually, let's get into cover. Aerial corridor lost. Do we not have another corridor? Oh, we'll find out.
Where do you need us, sir?
Oh my god, they're coming for us.
What's up, sir? Got something for me? Lights out.
Come on, Stingers, shoot something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stinger's just so disappointing. Wow, we're going through units fast. I want these guys. This fight is getting pretty intense. Try and get some of these men down to the front line, I think. That's be our objective. Oh my god. Those guys are pretty deadly. Wow, we took out quite a few there. Come on, Falcon, get out of there.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Things are looking pretty nasty out there.
Lying in, weapons hot.
Why can't I get more of these guys? Oh, they just keep coming. It's getting pretty intense. Come on, someone kill something. Oh, I think we just about managed it. Mainly with our aircraft. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be fought. Just charge in, try and kill everything with some hits. We lost some men as always. Whew. You do just get ground down. I don't know how you, if your men get restocked or not still. Actually, morale points +3, I guess that's good. Should we try and win this battle in Malmo? Maybe we should. Oh my god, what? Somehow they have Halmstad this time. Okay, I guess they have the entire map. I guess it saves from last time. Although we had Halmstad last time. I think that should be noted. Okay, we'll leave some infantry in the town. Oh dear, God, this is bad. Very, very bad. Oh well. Actually, let's just absolutely ATGM this place the hell up. Put a huge squad of guys there as well. Okay, and then we're going to charge into this sector and attempt to capture it, I suppose, with or chieftains, I suppose, what we have to go with. Supported by one Tau helicopter. I'm sure this is going to work out, but just amazingly well. We could send in some infantry as well. Oh dear, this is going to be incredibly bad.
Follow me or get out of my way.
Can I see their command? Not yet. Fight to the death, lads. Fight to the death.
Sector's completed, ready to go. Ready to move, sir.
So we need 3,000 points to win, which is fantastic. Okay, let's see what other sector they have.
Stick it out, man.
Okay, we've got an aerial corridor, which is good. Now then, let's gather up our chieftains. Let's stop them and resupply them. Let's get our ATGM forward. Infantry can stay here. This infantry can stay here. Infantry can go there. This infantry can go into this position. We can keep the helicopter here, and we'll send the chieftains wherever we're going for. Okay, it's over there.
Do you have something for me?
Sending the chieftains in then. Hopefully, they are quite slow, being their main weakness. Oh, they've got Copenhagen and Kalmar. Ugh. It's gonna be a nightmare trying to get rid of them in both positions. That lightning strike on Halstead was hilarious though. They could have put more men there and would have lost. Come on, get going. You might as well as invest a decent number of men in an attack. Another way that they just tend to see sectors at really random moments, like just then. I think the chieftains do run the risk of running out of fuel on this long a mission, which could easily be the end of them. But I guess it'll be the end of them anyway. Sending in 6 tanks to try and take the enemy base is not a fantastic strategy. Like I said, 1 airplane to help them, which is also not the best. In fact, 1 helicopter and this entire force is going to get wiped out. Oh, at least we're picking off some of their APCs as we stroll around. What bastards. Okay, chieftains better go there first. There's definitely an enemy command out here. Oh, here comes those bombs I was worrying about. Let's not panic though.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Move out. Ready, man. Sector's completed, ready to go.
That Jaguar's dead, I think. This Harrier's dead, I think. It's just standard problems for us. Yep, all dead. It looked like he escaped for a second, then he was dead.
Stick it out, man.
Another Harrier. Might as well. Try and actually hit that town this time.
Are you talking
Okay, I think we're going to have to pull back. Oh, Strello as well. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stick it out, man.
We're getting our guys out of here. Oh well, our attempt to try and fight back, complete failure. Sorry lads. Completely misjudged the situation. Another Jaguar, I guess.
Ahead. Over. Ready, sir.
I have 2 forward operating bases. Could probably resupply this one.
Ready, sir. We'll get a better look from there. Sector's completed, ready to go. Spotted something? Why does it always have to be me?
That Jaguar's dead as well. Overreaching itself. There's an AA inside this forest, that's what we know. That's all we know, lads. Oh my god, it's gonna just pound our Scorpion to death at point blank range. Oh well. Have to order another one to go there. It's the only way.
Ahead, over.
Hopefully it'll shoot at that again and not at my plane as it flies over. Ha, we got it. Fantastic. So that was about even, I suppose. Want to get one reconnaissance unit up here. Whew. It's a bit of a phony war. I'm just fighting for the sake of it, really, because I know we're not going to score 3,000 points with our airplanes. Could send in our tanks along the north side, I guess. What sector they captured now? Copenhagen. They just reclaimed it. Whatever. Whatever, guys. Should put some infantry in the town.
Why does it always have to be me?
The chieftains are going in. They smell blood. So then we have at least 3 commands that we'd have to kill if we wanted to win. You have to kill them all in 11 minutes. Even though they're in quite different places. We're not earning a lot of points. Maybe we just need to focus on an attack. We should ignore our defense and just attack. Maybe that's our future tactics.
Sky is ours. Easy target. Yipper.
Oh my god. Well, there go half our tanks. There go all our planes, of course. Because they're all just in some sort of suicidal mode now. Automatically.
Are you talking to me? Need some extra eyes, sir. Sky is ours.
How much did we lose there? Quite a bit, I think, unfortunately.
Sector's completed, ready to go.
Can you guys not fall back?
Need some extra eyes, sir.
Didn't give up. I think we lost half our tanks. I don't know if that. I guess it was still net a win. Sort of.
Someone need a guardian angel?
We could decrease the number of available units. That would probably help. In the bizarre scenario where that one day happens.
Ready, sir.
Oh, are they flying in? How did they know they could get through? Oh, well, we managed to get a shot off at least. Oh, well, I guess the chieftains might be called upon to save the day here. Here comes the deadly fire. Oh, we didn't see what happened down here because of that distraction. It's unfortunate. Just use the leers. Take a bit of pounding out here. We need to get these chieftains moving. Oh, we used up all of our oh god, quite a lot of them coming actually. Used up all of our ATGM. Alright.
Flying in, weapons hot. Captain. Are you talking to me? Ready to move, sir. At the ready, sir. Are you talking to me? Ready to move, sir.
Well, that was quite interesting actually. At least we managed to see some excitement before the end of the war.
At the ready, sir.
Capture a few enemy supply trucks. Should we advance our tanks towards Kalmar? Just for the comic effect? I think we might as well. God knows what they've got inside the forest there. They might have loads of infantry ready to kill all of our decent tanks. What did I put in here? Just some infantry. I was getting a bit nervous at that point, I think. Oh, what was going to come. Wasn't too bad there. We net one. 5 minutes to score 1,800 points or net ourselves 2 commands. It's not impossible, but it's not likely. Could send ourselves a few more scorpions in, I guess. Oh, these guys have already found the enemy. Oh, and the enemy planes as well. Of course.
Flying in, weapons hot.
Why can they never hit these MiGs? For any of the units?
The sky is ours. Are you talking to me? What's the problem, sir?
Oh my god, they're coming for us. They're pretty optimistic, these guys.
What are your orders, sir? At the ready, sir.
The war must go on, lads. The war must go on. He's almost panicked. Gearbox hit.
What are your orders, sir?
Engine stalled. Do you want to go through this town? I don't think we do want to go through this town, you know.
At the ready, sir.
At least not before these guys have got there.
Follow me or get out of my way.
Could order another tank, I guess. Oh. You're all destroyed. What the hell by?
Why does it always have to be me? Are you talking to me? Platoon full to ready. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to pull it off, much as it would be nice. 2 minutes, probably not enough time, if we're honest.
What's the problem, sir? Ready, sir.
They've got a lot ahead of us.
Sector's completed, ready to go.
Can they go in water? What the hell? I had no idea they could do that. That is incredibly alarming. Some of these guys will get shot down, but we have to try at some point.
Sky is ours.
Oh my god. T-72 point blank in the face.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim. Good work.
It's a bit of an aerial battle over the head of this guy. Running out of time for much to happen though. Another enemy command down, of course, but it's not going to save the day.
Recce ready, sir. What are your orders, sir?
They just pound away at us with their aircraft.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Now taking their time, aren't they? The Scorpion's going to be taken out by this car, wherever it is. Has it got missiles? It does as well. Wow. The unit's all so good. We can't see their command even now. Run, Scorpion.
We're reconnoitering this area.
Run. Wow, the chieftains are in trouble. Oh well. Hopefully they'll hit something. Oh, they know exactly where they are as well. Alright. Just like that. Oh, we're out of time. Oh well, we did a bit better. I think aggressive strategy is actually what we need to switch to. More of that next time.